So I could have the carbon go onto this line. And then... yeah. And potentially waste a little bit of rocket fuel, but I don't think that's really going to be a problem. And this is for eggs and other bits and bobs. Yeah, all right. That works out quite well. There we go. Well, given that, I could just rotate this. I see no particular reason to have it facing that direction. Okay. Like that. I can pack that in here. There we go. Iron bacteria goes this way, joins up with the copper bacteria. I will need a balancer here, just to make sure that they can both fit on the belt, but that's fine. These should only trigger very occasionally. Alright, and that one would have the carbon fiber down there. Okay. I feel that we've actually more or less completely rebuilt the system. It was this sprawling thing that I couldn't expand before, but I've got so much room for expansion now. Like an enormous amount of room for expansion, if I want to. And I will... oh, actually, I do still need to bring nutrients and bioflux up in order to feed the... is that plastic? It is plastic. In order to feed the bacteria. But that should be easy enough. I can just merge the line. Yoink. Just down here and just run it straight up. Now, again, my plan is to eventually do away with this entire section. And to move the factory part. So the bit that is more traditional factory, if you like, elsewhere. Right, I'm going to... at this point, I may as well just set these up such that they have requires a chest. I know it's ugly. I know. One day you'll forgive me, I hope. And if not, I will try to care. I won't try very hard, though. I'm going to be honest. Where's plastic? Sulfur. Trash unrequested. Trash unrequested. Right. Oops. There we go. Okay, so Bioflux needs to come in here. And I need my iron and copper bacteria to go all the way up. Branch over here. Oh, there is actually a certain little something I need to do here in 2 places. So I need to request copper bacteria on this side, and I need to do the same, but for copper on this side. Because otherwise, there is a non-zero chance that as the bacteria is making its way up, it converts. And then basically just gets trapped in the splitters, goes the wrong way. So I need Bioflux, which is here. Oh, let me just have a quick look. You need Bioflux. You do not. You do not. You do. You do. So I need Bioflux on this side as well. So let's get that going. Does it matter which side the Bioflux comes in on? I went in the bottom down here, so let's try and do exactly the same up here. There. Not gonna lie, chat, I'm actually really excited to get this going. And now I just need the nutrients. Oh, perfect. Doesn't even cause me a hiccup there. Oh, wait, no, that's Bioflux and jelly. That needs to be. And then nutrients on this line. My bad. Lolash! How you doing, mate? Welcome, Lashlings. Welcome. To a glorious mess. Only the best for you. Then in that case, I'm going to need to move this down. I'm just redesigning my Gleba setup in Factorio. Not sure if you've been playing it at all, Lash. I am well, sir. I am also trying to remain spoiler-free for Factorio, so I won't be sticking around. That is absolutely understandable. I'm on... Just to put it out there, don't let your chat choose which planet you go to first, because my chat decided to send me to Gleba first. It has been an interesting time. I am loving it. Okay, so Lolash, to put this in perspective, since the DLC came out, I've played 102 hours on this one save. The DLC has not been out long enough to justify that much time. Not even slightly. I think what we're going to do here is we're going to... I think I'm going to have that there, actually. Yeah, okay. Yeah, don't let your chat choose where you're going to be sent, mate. It doesn't end well. I believe Yumiko needs to go... Actually, does Yumiko go anywhere else? It doesn't come up here. Oh, I think when I branched this for the Yumiko, that was it. I don't need to branch it for anywhere else. That was the point. We have massively reduced the belt spaghetti by simply not needing to send this anywhere else. Well, good luck. Don't die to biters. I shall catch up with you soon on Wholesome First Live or Sunday Crew if I'm lucky. Indeed, mate. Indeed. You have a good one, buddy. Also, chat, if you're not already following my good friend Lalash, then please click on the button at the top of chat right now. Oh, okay. It would work if I could type. Not shout out. Shout out. Perceived pronunciation. Make those T's pop. There we go. Okay. So, need jelly over here. Got bioflux there. And I think, honestly, just, yeah. There's no reason to not do that. Does bioflux go anywhere else? Yeah, bioflux goes here. I'm not sure if bioflux does go anywhere other than that, though. Wow, this is actually kind of amazing. Also, why is my phone exploding? It's not actually exploding. It's just vibrating a lot. There was a message from ages ago. Never mind. I have no idea. Normal, go to bed, then come back, and you're still going. That's what Factorio does to you, mate. This is your brain on Factorio. So, we've now stripped off the jelly. Doesn't go anywhere else. The Yumiko mash doesn't go anywhere else. The bioflux goes here, but I don't believe it goes... Oh, wait. No. It does go one more place. That's the whole reason we've been doing this part. But I'm not sure I really need to do too much about this bit. Let me just make sure this whole line is being properly observed. It's not. Make sure that's going around the whole belt. It's not over at this part. There we go. I don't mind too much if just that tiny little bit isn't being covered. But we are going to branch here. And this is going to simply go all the way up. If it can. Yep, it can. Marvelous. This is now bioflux and nutrients. Oh, wrong line. Need to go up a little bit earlier. There we go. That was reading where the bioflux and nutrient was on this line. I don't need to anymore. This is the terminus for bioflux and nutrient. If it doesn't get used up here, it rots, and that's that. It gets taken back out of the system. Used to be I was splitting it very intentionally to get it up here at all, but we don't need to do that anymore. I do, however, need to get rid of this rot, so let's do that. We need to bring it all the way down there. And actually, what we're going to do is extend this line out a little bit. This will save me 2 bridges by doing it like that. Bridges, tunnels. Don't get your bridges confused with your tunnels. Doesn't end well. Trolls live under 1. And in the... I mean, it's important to know whether you need to be worried about what's underneath or what's within, I suppose. Still, that wasn't as distinct of a scenario as I had initially thought. There we go. I do want to make sure that new rot gets into the system. All right. Now, there is but one final issue. Should this section ever get completely chock-a-block, as it is the case right now, then I want a way to get rid of this rot to prevent the system from being completely unusable. This shouldn't happen very often. Ideally, it shouldn't ever happen. But if it does, then we can at least alleviate some of the blockage. Once that rot gets down here, I mean, I could just send her out there, really, but yeah, let's have rot, because anything else shouldn't ever need to be managed. There we go. Now you can just load it all in. So we have a fail-safe to unclog the system if we need to. Let's make sure that we are at least trying to balance the lanes, though. Because that'll do a lot in and of itself to unclog the system. This part is now in an endless loop. Glorious. Maybe I shouldn't give input priority. Let's just let it get a little bit in from any source. Because that will slowly filter this out. There we go. All right, I think the system is primed and ready for us to activate. Okay. So, all I do now is hook this back up. The train will go out. It will collect things. A lot of the pollution has now dissolved, so we're back to being relatively safe, though it does take a long time. So when this system is running full bore, this is going to cause a lot of spores. But let's hook it up and see if indeed it works. Alright. Immediately off to grab some Yumiko. It's going to be pulling a lot of rot to begin with, but that's okay. You've got a very eclectic bunch of random things there. Now, once the Yumiko is here, and in fact, these are both reading this. You know what? I can use this information. This is for seeds only. Oh, that one isn't actually hooked up. But the green information here, I can use that to decide whether or not I should activate this. Okay, so I want two conditions here. Let's grab... Oh. Yeah, sure. We are going to want... If... Yumiko is less than or equal to 0. And Jelly Nuts is less than or equal to 0. Or actually, I should say if either of them is greater than 0. And then outputs a tick. I only need one. Goes up there, along with this. Actually, I could pop that onto the red one. Why there? So, if tick is greater than 0 and nutrients are less than 50. Output, tick. 1. And then this is what gets hooked into all of these. Unless there's enough materials, I will recreate that one. Right, this needs to be if tick is greater than 0. And now I simply remove these. They no longer need to be getting any information from these areas. And neither does this one. There we go. Oh, have I completely unwired that? Oh, I did, yeah. However, so that's, oh, it's because those haven't been built yet. I need to go over because I'm the only one that has them on me. There we go. System is turned on. I've got some fruit available and I have less than 50 nutrients on the line, so kickstart the system. Now then, where's the train? Train is collecting jelly nuts. That's already re-spored the area. Now there is an awful lot of rot trying to exit the system. It is draining it, thankfully, but it is draining it slowly. Unfortunately. It would be grand if I could get things to merge onto this line together. And I think I can. I just haven't done it. That should not have a priority input. Honestly, that's still gonna be stuck there, but I'm just gonna try to not worry about that one too much. And again. There we go. That should allow the rot to largely empty out. Uh-oh. I may not have enough blue belts. Oh, no, I don't. There we go. That's going to empty out the rot from the system very quickly. We've got a good delivery of materials now. Let's see how this is working. Plenty of... Oh no, no bioflux yet. I just not have enough? Ah, oh, damn it. Wrong way. Ah! Wasn't quite what I wanted, but I guess technically it's not too bad because it did go onto the right line. At the very least. Now, I do need to send information down to let me know whether I need these hooked up or not. I think I'm just going to use radar for this. He says with confidence, without having any radars. Send me a stack, please. Morning, Sheelab. I hope you slept well, Carriad. Right. We're going to set this up over here. I'm going to do a little bit more. Then I'm going to check whether there's nutrients and bioflux and iron ore or not. Technically speaking, I don't need this many, but I think for the sake of making this much more legible, much more clear what I'm doing here, I want to check. Do I have... If nutrients are above 0 and bioflux is above 0. There we go. Output tick. Just one. And then at this point, I want these two to come through. If tick is above 0 and iron bacteria or copper bacteria is below or equal to 0, and copper ore is below or equal to 0. I mean, it's gonna be just 0. Then output a request for copper. 1. Copy this. I want this to be iron bacteria. And iron. And iron. And I'm going to request that on the red line. And down here, I'm going to set up a radar to receive that message. So this should only be active if copper ore is greater than 1. Or greater than 0, rather. And likewise, this one should be active if iron ore is greater than 0. Oh my lord. Please tell me that the others are not like that. Okay, that seems fine. I'm definitely receiving the request, so Why is this not emptying out? Oh, it's because that one is set up like so. This one does not need to check for rot, because rot is not part of this condition. And on this side where I've done that, I've... is that maximum? That is maximum. Okay, fine. I just need to drop them onto the belt then. And hope for the best. This one is Bioflux and Mash, I'm guessing. Yes, so I don't need to check for this one either. There we go. A will empty out. Now I need nutrients over on this side. Oh, I didn't set that one up yet. Damn. Well, you're going to be tricky, aren't you? Yeah. Okay. Some nutrients are going through the system now. Is that currently disabled? Oh, output is full. Oh. Tricky. These belts fill now. Ah. Hadn't considered that one. I mean, I can get around this by having long-handed inserters put them onto this line. But it's not ideal, because eventually it'll be full like these, but I mean, nutrients break down super fast, so it isn't as painful. Yeah, these ones can't get any rot onto the belt either. Okay, a couple of them managed to do it. Right, let's have a look. How things are looking. Things are doing okay so far. What I desperately need to see is one of these successfully load onto that belt, but what I'm not seeing is that. Go. Oh, other side. My bad. I think part of the problem is this is part of the loop. Whereas I kind of need it not to be. I need the loop to be here instead. Yeah, I think having this as part of the loop is an issue. So let's move this back instead. Remove that. And instead we will bring the loop down here. Yeah. That should allow this side to empty a lot better. Still a bit too much. I could empty the rot out onto the output line. So that should be taking things away. You know what? Maybe that is what we're going to try and do. At the end of the day, that makes sense. So I'm going to have to make a clause for these in particular. So yeah, let's pop that there. Why? Let's grab this. And across. Actually, let's do that instead. That'll empty out a little bit better. That empties out onto a line that will get rid of rot by itself. I guess I'll leave those just in case they can empty out as well, but they're not strictly necessary anymore. We'll see. That one empties out in that direction. Likewise here. That was a mistake there. Let me fix that then right away. There we go. At the very least, they're now emptying. I can simply branch this over and have it join up with this line down there. There we go. That should help out. We'll see. But it should at the very least allow these to trigger now properly and get their bacteria up here. I get... Ooh, actually rot on this line is a problem, but easy fix. Check for it here. Actually, let's put that check lower down. Where I can relatively easily just output stuff. Filter. There we go. Now there will be rot in the system here, but that's fine. It won't get used for anything. Is there any on the copper side? Doesn't look like it. See, if these were regular smelters, it wouldn't have been a problem because it would have just used them up as fuel, but... Oh, looks like the train is back. Has it just reloaded? Novice. Lost another weapon there. But let me have a quick look. Are you filling up with too much? No, you're not. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Oh, you know what? I'm creating a lot of extra work for my bots by telling these to trash undesired. Don't do that. Only request things that you need. Don't dump it if the train has it, because that's what was happening. It was throwing it away or back into storage if the train already had some, which is not quite what we wanted. Right. Okay. So nutrients are being reapplied to the system because there was very definitely a stall. Hopefully now rot is being collected. I can do a better job of this. I'm just going to leave it like that for now, though. But nutrients are where they need to be. These ones are all working, or at least some of them are. Got some bioflux moving out. Oh, we're making plastics. Have we made this? Oh, there we go. We do have a single bacteria on the route. Will it even make it there, though? There's a chance it will not. No, it did. Oh, God damn it. Bioflux will make better bacteria. Right now, we're making it out of the cheapest crap. What we need is bioflux made nutrients. You know what? It isn't a terrible idea to allow the system multiple ways of operating. I kind of resisted it earlier, but let's throw that down. Gonna make tea. Do you want some? Asked Lady Sheelab. As it happens, yeah, that would actually be wonderful. Let's allow these to pick nutrients up from their own output. Why is there sulfur on this line? Exactly. Explain to me why there is sulfur on this line. How did this happen? Oh. Fixed. My bad. Hey, Bubbles. Welcome back to the land of the living. Or the awake. Actually, should that be commiserations? Or... Okay. That was currently disabled by the controller. Why is this one not disabled by the controller then? There we go. Starting to get a better handle on this. Here comes the Yumiko fruit. Desperately required. Got enough rot in the system to keep dumping nutrients in for a while. That's not going to hurt us. Right, there we go. Mash is on the way. And let's get those nutrients being made, please. Sorry, the bioflux, rather. And nutrients are a go. Let's get those out a little bit faster, though. There's a lot of nutrients in this system. That is so much better. That sulfur should not be here. Oh, you know what's happened? Is the sulfur has been added into the system by the places which wanted rot, because it got onto the rot line. Ironic. Yep. Right. That looks like a bit of better bacteria there. Oh! Has it kick-started? It has, I think. The issue is this system wasn't designed to have a flood of bioflux and nutrients on it. It really was not. I need more nutrients to make it up this far. Why is that stalled? It's lacking bioflux. Now it lacks jelly. Okay. Hopefully the train is able to get some over here nice and fast, but I'm a little bit concerned about that. Because these nutrients are just going to die. Oh, no, train's on its way back. Nutrients have a little bit longer left on them. Oh. Oh no. crap-tacular. I did not make sure it had Logibots. Okay, so the farm has run dry. We've got more than enough seeds. Biscuits. We had more than enough seeds. What we had never done, though, is set up Logibots. Okay, so additionally, what I need to do is set up a request, a chest. There are 2 types of Logibots. In fact, let me go and grab that setup from over here. Where is it? Did I not set that up? Oh, well, pants. You know what? It's going to be so much easier for me to do that over here. Where are we? Thank you, Sheelab. Is there somewhere that I've set it up differently? You know what? That's fine. I'll quickly do the code here. So, this should be outputting robot stats. This one should be enabled if X is equal to 0. And this one should be Z. X is logistics. And there's construction bots. There we go. Okay, well, that is tragic. The train will simply come back in a moment. It'll only stay here for a little bit, though. That was genuinely rough. Again, thank heavens for the amount of rot that we've got, but we are bleeding through it. Let me grab all of these. I'll load them into the train manually when it comes back. I mean, this is the weaker of the farms as well, unfortunately, so that is going to put a dampener on this for a little bit, yeah. I mean, I've got a massive backlog of seeds. That's not going to be the problem, but getting these trees grown is the issue. There we go. It has at least now finished planting, I should imagine. Or will have finished by the time the train heads home. Yeah, there we are. The train will at least be able to drop off some seeds. But that was a big issue for us. Would it be possible to show me a stomper? I certainly could. Might even be able to see one within the range of my radars. That is a stomper right there. It's not moving around. That is a strafer. They're not moving right now. For some reason, creatures far away don't seem to move around much. Like, I think you have to be somewhat proximate to them for them to be animated. Or for their AI to be doing anything at all, really. Okay. Jelly is moving. Nutrients are moving. There we go. Flood of nutrients in the system. You only needed a little bit of jelly nuts to get the thing, to get everything on the go again. Bioflux is being made. I'm going to activate. All of them. Let's get a lot of bioflux into the system if we can. There we go. This one is completely saturated with nutrients. This one is getting there. And the nutrients have a lot of time on them. Fresh bioflux produced nutrients are quite amazing. Good bit of lifetime on this stuff. These are a little starved though, but once this is saturated, and that will get saturated, and it'll start moving up the chain. Now I could read how much nutrients are there and stop that if it's unnecessary. That is absolutely something we could do to try and make this more stable. More and more of the bioflux is now coming online. We've got nutrients over on this side. Plastic is being produced. This is not being requested right now. Interesting. Is this? No, it's also disabled. Have we got active? Oh, we do have activity from both of them. Marvelous. Okay. All right. As more and more nutrients are making their way up the system, as these areas get more and more saturated, the faster that is going to start producing. Out of jelly nuts, more or less. Now the problem is that the jelly here is not doing anything for me. I could absolutely check each location where I need jelly nuts or where I need mash and only activate these if there is a desire for that. You could get much more involved with the circuitry. Much more involved with the circuitry if that was your aim. train is left. It's currently collecting Yumiko. But we do... Like, okay, so the jelly nuts are now available, which is glorious. Train is about to be filled up. Honestly, I am wondering if there's a value to splitting it like this, because it just means one line fills with rot. Whereas if I just had that branch down, at least both of them would get everything they need out of it. This is just double the amount of rot that I can fit on the belt, for all intents and purposes. Yeah, I think we're going to change that up a bit. There we go. Down here, much the same way. Train is about to head down there, but won't be able to load. So I best get down there right now. It would be cool if you were on the back of a very, very giant stomper, like Discworld. Except when the stompers want to mate, like Discworld. Everyone wants to be on the back of a giant space turtle until it is giant space turtle mating season. And then you have to furiously panic on whether you're on the back of a female giant space turtle or a male giant space turtle, because there is going to be a very significant difference to how wrecked your world is going to be depending on that. Right, let's have a watch. Good old Discworld. Delicious tea. Right, that is so much better. This is what we wanted to see. In this time, it's able to replant everything. It's harvesting and replanting more or less in the same moment, which is great. I was really worried that it would do one and then the other. Why not those ones, though? Okay, fair enough. Really? Are you doing that just to spite me? I think you might be. It actually takes the train a little while to finish harvesting. Maybe we are going to need to go up to 2 trains. I was perhaps underestimating just how much material it was going to take. So this one isn't able to completely fill the train, but it does a good job of it. Puts in a solid effort. Now the train will wait for inactivity. I'm going to switch this to 5 seconds of inactivity instead. Oh yeah. Likewise here, 5 seconds of inactivity. And let's get those fruits on the go. At this point, most of the nutrients are gone. Just suck a bit. I mean, we have managed to produce some copper. But I am starting to feel that maybe I need to be checking, are there any places that need jelly? If not, don't process it. Because if I process it, that jelly runs out a hell of a lot quicker. So for example, if there's Yumiko mash here, don't need Yumiko. I should really be checking that on green, not red. Keep the radar channels more or less consistent, I feel is the correct way of doing this. No kidnap, please. No, not kidnap. God damn. Alright, so let's have a look. Places that use Yumiko mash are over here. And again, I can use a single radar because I'm not crossing the signals right now. The signals I care about are iron or copper. And down here, it's the actual fruit. So over here then, I can track let's hold. Ah, but then is the problem. No. I need that to be a measured signal. So, if Yumiko mash, is less than on this line, I'm not sure how much that's going to be, but let's find out. There you go. That's 60. So let's say if it's less than 10. And output 1. Now the difference between what I just did and what there was before that is that this is now broadcasting one only if a specific ring is out of something. This one I'm going to say if it's less than 60. Because that needs 60. What do these need? I use 4. Let's go only as low as 10, but, you know. Right now, that's fine. Now I want to grab that again. Over here, I want to check out what we've got. There. Oops. There. So. Here, we use 12. So, still, this is a long line. Let's say 20. And if mash is less than 20, output mash. Did Did I correctly wire these ones up? I might not have. No, I didn't. That's not what I want. There we go. So I'm not displaying mash there. I'm not displaying jelly. Over here I shouldn't be either. Oh no, I am displaying mash. I'm going to need a radar down here as well. Hook that up. Now then. Over here, these will produce if there's less than if there isn't enough seeds. That's as simple as that one is. Now this is outputting it on the green signal. But what I'm going to say over on this side is that these should only produce if jelly is being requested. Or if mash is being requested. So let's go in here. Only enable if jelly is greater than 0. Because that mash will last a hell of a long time. So the jelly nuts will last a hell of a lot longer than the jelly will. We have a look at that. So jelly has a spoil time of 4 minutes. The jelly nuts have spoil time of an hour. And it's pretty much the same numbers for the mash. Only enable if mash is being requested, and that is decided by checking if there is a signal on the network. If not, we're good. You can just let the nutrients sit. The other thing is... Now this is the problem, is because the nutrients are going to spoil. The nutrients will spoil. Right, we're making more jelly because it's being requested somewhere. And we're making more mash. Well, yeah, no, it's the bioflux that's it's not available when it needs to be. Now, the bioflux in particular is probably a bit of a interesting one. But I think I'm going to just let them dump bioflux onto the system because it lasts forever. In fact, it lasts longer than the jelly nuts or the Yumiko fruit. So converting it to bioflux gives it a much greater lifespan. I think that one's a fair one. Yeah, we need some more nutrients on the line, but this is doing okay. We've got a full belt of iron. We've got a filling belt of copper. Now, I do want to make much better production there. And honestly, I could move all of this down here into this little nook with the belts of copper and iron bacteria heading out to the great beyond to be in a proper smelting stack. That is definitely something we could do. And oh, not many jelly nuts from that. They're not ready yet. Oh, that was my concern. That was my concern. Okay, so this needs to be 10 seconds then. Five seconds wasn't long enough for the fruit to get to the train. I mean, the second time it's going to be fine because it's now waiting there. Good lord, why are you so full of seeds? Ah, balls. Why are you so full of seeds? I mean, let me check that. Are you actually too full? There's way more than 50. Way more. Too many seeds. So why? It could be that these are active when there's no train here, so they're grabbing whatever is available the second the train shows up. Because currently seeds is on the filter list. Okay, so did they? I think that is what's happening actually. All right, let me unload some seeds. I think it may just be grabbing a little bit of something before the train gets in. So what I can do to fix that is I can read stop to train over here, and I can run the red cable in here, red cable up here, but I'm going to run a green cable from the station down here, and if the green cable train is greater than 0, then output everything that is on the red wire. We'll see if that works. Hey, Gary. I think I need to rework my rail circuits again. Don't know why I blanked on filters existing. Oh, it happens all the time to me. You stare at combinators long enough, your brain starts to liquefy. And you forget all sorts of very important things. I'm a little bit concerned about that. Where B train? When B train? When B train? Train B over here. Okay, fair enough. Train B soon. Yeah, I'm strongly feeling the urge to set up another farm. Could even perhaps have one all the way down here. There's not much room for it, though. Setting up the ability to grow more fruit would probably be good. Oh, crap. Well, poo. I must again empty out all of the seeds and put them in here. And from here, all of the seeds. And once again, put them in here. We will see how this works. You know, can I get on? Take me with you, wherever we go. We're waiting for a need or something. Oh. Well, that sucks. Damn it. I could override you by plonking down. Control circuit right there. Let's turn her off for now. But if I wanted to say, hey, take me... Plonk. There we are. Whee. Let us load up on beautiful fruit. What are those curious chunks of area that have visibility instead of Shadow of Fog of War? Do you have outposts or radars out there? Or is it... Yeah. I built little solar-powered radars. I just dot them around the area so that they were able to scout out where enemy sites were, where good farming sites were, and just generally fill in a little bit more of the terrain for me. Yep, undefended. They are not doing anything that that attracts the like they're not generate pollution. For the longest time, radars did, but apparently at some point they stopped. Now, I believe if enemies drifted too close, at least biters would target radars as a military asset. But it's also possible that's changed as well. But this is producing no pollution whatsoever. It's definitely not producing any spores. Specific to Gleba is things are attracted by spores. These absolutely don't produce spores. Maybe on Novice, biters would still be attracted to them, but yeah, I just drop a couple of things around. Are we still loading? We are. We're almost done. Now, this will last me for a while. There we go. We're about to head off. And... whoosh, 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 whoosh. Biters do still surge towards radars, which you can still use to your advantage. Do they do so when... like, will they just activate to attack a radar? Or will they only do so if they've already been sent out to attack? Because that's of big importance. Much needed there. Ooh. Crap. That's an edge case I don't like. That is an edge case I do not like. Actually, no, that isn't even an edge case. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is that. And what else I'm going to do is pop down a bulk inserter there. I'm still going to read off this. This is going to use a filter for only taking out rot. I know it's called spoilage. I just find it, for some reason, easier to say when it's rot. If bioflux is less than, I could just have literally, if there's less bioflux than there is rot, trigger that. Have I been kidnapped yet? No. Let me go and take care of that. There we go. It'll pull a little bit more. It'll wait for more bioflux to be added. There we go. It's now reached a state of equilibrium. Right, how are we doing down here? Ooh, Gleber's finally being attacked. Laser's doing a good job. Oh god, mediums. Or was that small? It looked medium to me. Uh-oh. If we're not dealing with mediums, that is serious problems for us. Dare I take out Tank-chan? Yes, I think I have to. Aramina, oh my god, I thought I'd watch yesterday's VOD because I missed your stream, but you're still streaming, you madman. I mean, it has been said of me on occasion that I am, in fact, insane. However, rude. The shell left behind said small, but what I saw was an orange shell on the pentapod that was being killed. And those are mediums. So I'm going to get close. I'm going to have a look. That is most definitely a small. That is a medium strafer. So this is now... Oh, god damn it. They are now spawning mediums. Okay. Hello. Strafers are easy enough to kill. Take this... the pentapod up here. I've got no shielding on this vehicle, by the way. Guns, need help. Super need help, guns. Oh, crap. Sorry. Maybe I shouldn't destroy the help. Balls. Why am I stopped here? No. Bad, naughty. Gotta take this out as a priority. The mess is my only goal. Take out the small ones too. Right, there's way too many here. Let's draw them back a bit. I've got plenty of bullets. Eliminate this. Down. Okay. Mischief managed. We are retreating. The difference a single tank can make, though. This tank is doing fantastically well. Nope. Naughty. Help. Take you out. Let's get back down there. There's more things I need to kill. Bloody rocks. Hello, Pentapod. Now, I am way faster than you on dry land. Also, you're super indecisive, which works to my benefit. What doesn't work to my benefit is all the bloody things in the way. Swing back around. Come on. Gotta take it out. Got it. Okay. Bots, I love you. You brave, stupid little bots.